Hello and good evening to all of you. Chhattisgarh, one of the states in India. Inside Chhattisgarh, there is a place called Abusman. This Abusman is a hilly and forested area, which is spread across the district like Dantewada and Bijapur. This Abusman is a very thickly forested area, and the word Abuz, as you know that this is the just opposite of the word Booz. In Hindi we say Boozo ek paheli. It just means that any enigma or any paheli which can be solved, which can be known, which can be resolved by putting some effort. But this word abuse, which is just opposite of the booze, it just means that anything which cannot be known, anything which cannot be resolved, or anything which cannot be deciphered. So this abusman is a hilly and forested area. It does mean that this hilly and forested area, since the word abuse is there, so this hilly and forested area is cannot be known by anyone. It cannot be deciphered by anyone, and it cannot be resolved by anyone except the people who live inside it. This abusman is an insurgent and Maoist affected area. Last year, an incident took place where we lost more than 26 CRPF personnel. One of the survivors, he said that these Maoists had the AK-47 and the rocket launchers with them. My question is actually from where they get these kinds of WMD, these kinds of weapons. Do they have the factory inside this Abusman where they manufacture time to time these kinds of weapons? So this is a question of concern. And these kinds of insurgent or these kinds of non-state actors are not only limited in India. You go in Colombia, you would find the FARC is there. However, the present president, Mr. Juan Manuel Santos, he worked a lot to bring the peace between this FARC group and the Colombian government. That's how that is the reason he was awarded by the Nobel Peace Prize last year. The Hezbollah is there, the Taliban is there, the ISIS is there. So these are the non-state actors who somehow acquire, somehow get these kinds of WMP, the nuclear materials, which is very dangerous for the peace and tranquility on this planet. So how to prevent it? How to stop the proliferation of these WMD, these nuclear weapons to the hands of these non-state actors? By having this objective, in the year 2004, a resolution was passed inside United Nations in the name of UNSC 1540. It is not the means year, it's the resolution UNSC 1540. So the main objective of this UNSC 1540 was how to stop, how to prevent the proliferation of these nuclear weapons, these WMD materials in the hands of these kinds of non-state actors. But as we know that the implementation, we are very famous for the planning, but the implementation is very, very tough. So what happened in the year 2012 to strengthen the implementation of this UNSC 1540 resolution, which was passed in the year 2004? What happened? In Germany, in the year 2012, in Germany, there is a place called Weisbaden. This Weisbaden will tell you that it is located, you can say, just near, just close by to the river, which is very famous river of Germany, is known as the Rhine. So this Weisbaden is located just close to the Rhine river. So in this city, in this Weisbaden city, what happened? To strengthen the implementation of UNSC 1540 resolution, a conference was held. This conference was held inside Germany, inside Weisbaden. That's why its name was Weisbaden Conference. Why it came into news recently? Because this year, the conference held in India. This year, this Weisbaden conference, however, the Weisbaden represents a city in Germany, but this year, this conference was held in India, but we are not going to change its name. It's the same Weisbaden conference, only the place is different. So the objective was the same, how to strengthen the implementation of the UNSC 1540 resolution. As we know that having the peace and tranquility is very significant, otherwise the humanity cannot prevail, the people cannot survive. So let's see how strengthen and in which direction this strengthening process is going on, and I think definitely one day or the other we will get success, and we will prevail the peace and tranquility on this planet, on this globe, which we expected always.